thanks also for the presentation of Fernando. I didn't take any notes. Yeah, because compartmentalization is something that from avian influenza point of view, it's very complicated here in Europe. And, but I know for sure for aquatic domain, it's quite important, the aspects. And moreover, the model that you suggested to use for the freshwater is very interesting. We are deeply involved in the management of that kind of domain, because in Italy, aquatic and saltwater is something that we are really interested. So for sure, we will be in touch in the next future. So apart of these two presentations that for me was too much complicated and wasn't for me difficult to take notes, the third thing that I consider important is the idea that the zone is not just a polygon, no? It's more, I wrote here an handshake between veterinary science and technology, no? So Matteo showed us a model, no? Vittorio described us the problem to include sensitivity of the system. So something that it's not just a simple polygon as usually is presented, no? Something in a map with a good red boundary to represent the area. So it's more, no? And it's more because I took a note from Paolo Tizzani. The idea of dual impact is clear, no? So there is the perspective of control disease, but in the same time to allow the trade continuous in the time. So I remember during a discussion in a conference, we described zone as a Swiss Army knife, no? So from one side, you have the blade, and you can cut the zone, and you try to fight in the zone with the measure, with the surveillance. And in the other way, there is, you flip over, and you have the corkscrew, no? I don't know if the pronunciation is correct, no? Il cavatappi, corkscrew. When you take out the zone, and you show you want to export your products, and you show that in that area, there's no disease. So, okay, just continue to work together, and so allows me to export my product. So this tool, no, can be seen as a Swiss Army knife. And, okay, this is something that belongs to me a lot because it's, with the GEOZONE project, we presented the idea that we need standard or model, no? Because in an environment that you have just a concept, you know, what is a zone, but not how to represent, create something that allows the people to have instruments, complex or easy, to turn, I wrote here, to turn chaos into clarity, no? So model is something that can help the people to create something that is able to transfer information, and so there are not lost in translation. This is the title of a movie. Not lost in translation. So the importance of have common instrument and share these instruments among our community. So from land side to the water side and vice versa, from the wildlife to domestic and vice versa. It's very important, I think, for really exploiting the zone as a tool, okay? So this is my personal feeling. I don't know if you want to add something.
Avian influenza focus on the conversation, and what happened in Chile with avian influenza and in the whole South America is this transmission between birds to even marine mammals. So you experience for the first time this kind of interspecies transmission, which happened to be a combination between aquatic environment and terrestrial environment. So we need to have an idea of not only for one or the other, it's not mutually exclusive. We need to think also in the possibility of that situation can happen in the future and how we incorporate zoning with both environments. So it's even get more complicated at some point.
Yeah, why not speaking about the zoonosis, well, like rabies, yeah, I know.